What is the difference between the written Torah, what is called Torah shebichtav, and the oral Torah, what we call Torah sheba'al peh? Both the written Torah and the oral Torah were both given by HaKadosh Baruch Hu, by Hashem, to Moshe Rabbeinu. Now there's no way to understand the written Torah without the oral Torah. And I'll give you an example. Nowhere in the written Torah does it say what tefillin are supposed to look like. Nowhere in the written Torah does it say what the talit is supposed to look like. That we learn from the oral Torah. I'll give you another example. What does the verse mean when it says eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth? Now you ask the average Joe on the street what it means, and he'll tell you, if one person punches somebody else in the face, and that person became blind as a result, or the person lost a tooth as a result, now the victim can take revenge, and now punch the aggressor in the face and make him blind, or make him lose his tooth. But that's not what it means. The oral Torah teaches us what it means is that the aggressor now has to pay the victim money for the fact that he's embarrassed, for the fact that he has doctor's bills that he has to pay, for the fact that he cannot work as well, he has to pay him money. What good would it do if the victim now punches the aggressor in the face and makes him blind or make him lose his tooth? Now they're both going to be blind, they're both going to have a tooth missing. What does it lead to? It leads to nowhere. The fact that the aggressor has to pay the victim money, now we're able to rectify the situation to some degree. And there's no way we would have known that without the oral Torah. So indeed the written Torah and the oral Torah are one. You cannot separate them. They're body and soul, which cannot be separated. And there's no way again to understand one without the other.